Okay.
All right. Hey, Natalie, thanks so much for coming on. You have such a great story, and it's really unique to, I think we have a lot of people in our community that have long-standing chronic illnesses and, or maybe are not fitness oriented, or they've got weight to lose or whatever, but you have kind of a unique story because you're fit. And, you know, you came with, well, looking at what Plexus was all about, but also you came because of an injury you incurred. So I'm just wondering if you don't mind, I know you've got your experience kind of written out. Would you mind reading that?
Absolutely. I'd love to, Monique.
Okay, that'd be great.
All right. Great. So my name is Natalie Uroda, and I do live in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and my background is in health and wellness. I'm also a senior gold brand ambassador with Plexus right now. I am very familiar with the benefits of supplements and have taken them for decades. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, as well as a fitness instructor, life coach, and I actually was the wellness specialist for corporate Tim Hortons, and that was a fantastic role. When COVID hit in 2020, I quickly realized when the gyms shut down that I wanted to, and I was inspired to start teaching fitness classes online. And I actually did that very successfully until I aggravated an old back injury. So I actually had to stop doing that in the following October 2020, which didn't bode well for me. The reduced activity actually slowed my metabolism, and it increased my weight in my inches, which again, I'm in fitness for physical benefits, but it's not fun to see that stuff happening as well when, you know, you're used to being strong and fit. So I actually also entered full on menopause, which that also came with a whole bunch of symptoms that were new to me. So I actually developed anxiety and felt quite restless, really unsure of what direction to go into next. So I started seeing, you know, my friend Monique, your posts on about the pink drink online. And I actually got very curious because you, along with a couple of other ladies, mutual friends that we have, I knew you were all drinking it and you were all looking so vibrant. So when I found out that the company was focused on gut health, I actually jumped into the products and the opportunity with both feet right away. I didn't hesitate or question it. I actually knew that it was right. It felt like the right thing to do. And I trusted you as well. So the day I actually got my pink drink products, I put up a post on Facebook, just like you had shared that I ought to do. And it was great because I actually had a number of people reach out to me and ask me about it. And that actually immediately started a unexpected Plan B income, which was lovely. So I really love the products. I found such great benefits in all of them. They're very smart, very, very well thought of. And the way that they're packaged is fantastic. So I love them. And after 17 months now on the products, I'm actually still experiencing improvements to my health, which is great. I actually got rid of the extra inches and they've stayed off. That happened pretty quickly. So you can see this picture here. That was actually just over 3 weeks in, and I lost 8 inches of bloating, which was great because I had, you know, pregnancy bloat every morning. It felt like my belly was 3 months pregnant and just didn't feel great. So it was wonderful to see after about 3 weeks, the inches were gone. So that was great. What was also super important is that the aches and the pain that actually caused my limitation to move and exercise from my back actually was greatly reduced within, you know, a few weeks, several weeks. And then actually my pain is no longer anything anymore. And it's no longer the center of the issue of my life, which was why I got on the products as well. Yeah. The big thing is I absolutely love helping my friends and family regain their health. It's amazing to see. There's nothing that feels better than that. So if there's anyone who is interested in the program or you know, the opportunity, the timing might be right for you now, just like it was for me. Even if you've been on the products for 2 years, a week, you know, a month, if you feel like you'd like to explore the opportunity, don't wait for someone to invite you. I ask for help and you're going to get it. I asked you right away, you know, I reached out to you. After seeing your posts, I asked you about the products. I asked you about the opportunity, and you're great because anytime I reach out to you, you're always available. And if you're not, then there's a whole team there that's there to support, which is fantastic. What was really important is I actually was coachable. You know, I did what you said I ought to do, and I reached Fast Start Gold, which was a very awesome rank, really quick in just under 2 months, which maybe doesn't mean anything to you who are listening right now, but if you're new to Plexus, but to me, it actually meant extra money, something really exciting to focus on and grow. And it continues to allow me to help people in ways that I actually couldn't have imagined with these great products. So if you feel the nudge to seize the opportunity, I share, just do it. Plexus is a very generous company, full of integrity, and it looks for new ways to bless us all the time. So I'm happy we're out.
Oh, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. So I'm in my 60s and I do not hang out with a fitness crowd. Like it's not, my circle of friends are not fitness oriented. You are. So I want to pick your brain a bit. So, because I haven't had this experience. So when you're somebody who's really focused on fitness and it's a part of your everyday life, how was that for you when you had like an injury or whatever? Because it was like you were the corporate fitness person for Tim Hortons. And I mean, with it just being such a part of your life, how was that for you?
Well, it wasn't great. I mean, there was a lot going on in 2020 as is, and we all know that. And so it really was, how to pivot. And the way I pivoted was comfort foods and baking, making treats with my family, which again, if anyone who knows anything, sugar is not necessarily the best thing to go for when you're not moving. So I always used to say, and I still say it now, I work out and exercise because I love to eat. So it gives me sort of, I won't say green light, but it does absolutely avoid limitations when you're able to do that. So with me being in the fitness world, there was a lot of, things I couldn't participate in, even, with people. And also, it was really difficult to see the changes in my body when I couldn't do anything about it. I have, very fast moving energy and mind, and not being able to have that outlet to be able to work out and, burn off some of that extra steam. It really sort of made me miserable. It changed my mood. It, had me feeling unwell in my body. There was just a bit of a disconnect. So I really did a lot of, mind work, energy work. And I asked and went, what can help me? And there you were, you had it. When I asked you what the pink drink was, you said gut health, and boop, and it went from there. So I know the importance of gut health. I know a lot of people don't pay attention to it, even those of us in the fitness world. It's great to work on the external, but the internal is just as important. So I knew I was in the right place at the right time, and gratefully the inflammation went very quickly, and I'm back at it now. So I'm back in my beast mode. Beast mode workout.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So did you experience any feelings of like depression?
There was, yes, absolutely. I maybe we'll share that picture with you one day, but I actually went back and did one of my classes from 2020. And when I was doing it, it was impossible. I couldn't do it. And it's not that these were, they were intermediate advanced classes that I was teaching, but I couldn't even keep up. And first of all, I was amazed at whoever was on the video, which was me, going, wow, she's good. And there was actually a picture of me that I took because I just had my hands crying, because there was just no way I was able to achieve that again. And I didn't know if I ever would again. I thought this might be the end of the road for me, fitness wise.
Yeah. So, I just want to thank you so much, because I'm hearing more and more, as I meet people through Plexus, and that I'm getting more people that are reaching out to me that are in your situation. And like I say, for me, it's not relatable, but I thought there would just be really great benefit for others to hear from you, and to hear that you got through it, and that that you're back doing things, but it wasn't immediate. And I know you had some pain relief immediately, but in terms of getting an injury when you're fitness oriented in that, it just doesn't recover real fast, does it? I mean, you gotta.
It really doesn't, because you want to keep moving, you keep trying, and then that can obviously aggravate as well. And we don't know how to sit still. So there was a lot of resting, and what was great is I knew that I was doing good for my body, even though I wasn't doing the stuff I normally did. So
yeah, awesome. I thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time, Natalie. I know that your story is going to help a lot of people.
And hopefully so. Thanks, Monique.
All right.